Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I gotta really work on my entrance, right? But anyway, so just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you a little bit. Guys, please download the AUMA app. I would really appreciate it. You can download it on iTunes or Google Play. So make sure that you support the station. We will be on every Thursday from 6 to 8. Engage in the conversation. We'll be talking about a lot of different things as it relates to your relationships, being single, brokenness, health and fitness. So those are the arenas that we'll be having our discussions. So make sure you tune in. I think it's going to be a lot of great information. It's going to be very helpful content, and I know that's going to bless you and us as well. Our show is called Heart to Heart. So guys, I just encourage you guys to tune in and support, the vision that God put into us to help you. So, and the things that he's done to develop us in our individual lives and in our marriage. So I'm super excited about that. So I just wanted to make that announcement. AUMA Radio, iTunes or Google Play. Okay, download it to your phone and tune in from 6 to 8. We'll be live on Facebook as well. So just make sure you join in. Super excited. Hopefully we'll have a lot of great guests, a lot of people that are either entrepreneurs or musicians or, anybody that has anything going on, they want to promote that. Please make sure that you inbox me, or you can email us at hearttoheartwiththesmiths@gmail.com. All right. So anyway, so now I can, kind of touch bases with you about what I'm doing right now. Everybody knows about my 60-day cleansing. I started on September 17th. I've showed my before pictures, and it's a 60-day process. So, I'm doing my whole entire program. I'm doing the intermediate fasting along with the 7 days to finesse the month program as well. So I'm cleansing for 1 week, and then I'm going into the intermediate fasting, where I'm fasting right before 11 o'clock, and between 11 and 7 I'm eating my healthy meals, and then after that I'll be fasting again. So those programs are going to be available to you. At one point in time, I was doing the $35 for 2 gallons of juice and everything, but I'm going to create a program for you for the detox, so that you can be getting the best out of the product. The price is going to go up slightly, but you will be getting your meal plans, and if you are part of that, you will be able to be monitored within the group. The website, I'm also going to be doing a thing where you will be able to include some workouts. It's going to be like maybe 2 days out of the week, and that will be offered to you as well to help you in your process. See, I can't guarantee results if I don't really know what you're doing. I can't guarantee results if you don't have the discipline to follow the program. All I can do is do it myself, show you, the benefits behind doing the program and being committed to it and being committed to yourself. So I think, that's very important. I think a lot of us don't understand that this is for us to become healthy and obtain healthier lifestyles, better eating habits, exercise, and do those things so that we can be better and we can feel better about ourselves, right? So I encourage each and every person that is looking to change their life completely, take the opportunity to really commit to what it is that you're going to do, whether it's my program or anybody's. Make sure that you commit to it. You can go, I see a lot of people, doing a program and then getting discouraged and doing something else. It's not going to change because your mind hasn't changed. The way that you think haven't changed. So you don't want it bad enough. And until you do, you're not going to change. So I think it's very important that you understand that it has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's the way that you think about what you're doing. So we need to really, really think about that. You know, we really need to get folks and get on board, because we always think, well, I'll put it off to next year, or I'll put it off to next week, I'll put it off to next month, and you don't take the time out to really work on who you are. That's a part of your development. You know, a part of your development is becoming the best you, the version of yourself that you can become. You know, I encourage, you know, just this is going into some relationship stuff, and I'm gonna be very brief on this. But a part of your development in your singleness is to become the best you that you can become. That means that you grow spiritually. You know, you grow in any area of your life. You grow in your relationship with God spiritually. You work on some things. You know, whether you know your health. You know, you're exercising. You work on that. You work on your career. You work on your money. You work on your finances. All of that is very, very important. All of that intertwines with each other. The reason why sometimes us as women come in contact with men that don't treat us right is because we don't treat ourselves right. See, the thing about it is that you attract who you are in that season, and if you're not fully developed to your full potential, you will attract people that are not fully, completely developed themselves, or they have issues. Whatever that you're dealing with on the inside, it comes out. Because, you know, anytime that you're, you know, out here in the world and you're dating, you don't realize it, but if you take a good look and look in back in your past relationships, you realize that you were attracting exactly where you were at that time. You know, if you had brokenness in your life, if you know, had low self-esteem, if you had, you know, issues financially, you can't request to have someone, you know, I want this kind of person, 6 figures and all this, when you don't even portray, you don't have those characteristics, or you don't even have the potential to have that yourself. So you have to be very careful. You know, you have to really work on yourself and who you are, because you will end up attracting and spending time with, or even marrying someone that is not for you. God created us on purpose, with a purpose in mind. So we have to remember that. You know what I mean? If you get into your Bibles deep enough, you will know that the story of Adam and Eve, you know that when God created Eve, he put Adam to sleep. But before he even created Adam, he walked around and had dominion over the world, or over the garden that he was in, and he was able to develop and become the person he was supposed to become. Then he developed Eve. Okay, and then he developed Eve, and even when he pulled Eve from Adam's rib, the thing about it is he put Adam to sleep to allow Eve to develop to where she should be. And when he recognized, when he woke up, he recognized who she was. You got to understand, first of all, let's get something straight. You know, working on yourself is so important. Having a relationship, even if you're not a spiritual person, having a spiritual relationship, having a relationship with God is very, very important. You know what I mean? Because it allows you to realize purpose. Purpose is very important to everything that you do in life. It's your gift, which was created for. And if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know who you want. You know, I'm sorry, if I don't know where I'm going in this life, I'm definitely not going to know the type of person that I want to be with. You know, we all, women, especially us, you know, we want husbands and we want that, but you know what, you got to think about the reason why you want a husband. You know, just to say you got a husband, I'm sorry, that was not something that I could care less about that. You know, I've been there, done that, wrote a book about it and everything else, so I could care less about that. Do I, you know what I'm saying, stay in a relationship that I know I'm not growing in? No, never. You know, I would never subject myself to those things. I would never be, you know, my thing is, or whatever, I stopped crying over people a long time ago when I realized they were removed from my life for a reason and for a purpose. They were in my life for a season, and that season was over. As a matter of fact, I made some decisions to get with people that I wasn't even supposed to deal with, and so it derailed my purpose. But then when I had the opportunity to spend some time and some years alone by myself and actually embrace being single, then, you know, I was able to see exactly what it is I want. And then my husband found me. The first thing my husband said when he met me in the arena that he met me in is, "Oh, I can do this." I think he thought that I was attractive, but what he saw was what I was doing, which was, intermingling with people and talking about my business and talking about health and doing business. He was like, oh, I can do this. I was identified through my purpose. He didn't meet me in no club, at no bar, or nothing like that, because if he would have met me in that area, it wouldn't have shown, he would not have been able to see who I really was. I'm telling you, ladies, we're going to get into this more. Like I said, we're going to talk about this. Me and my husband both are going to hit on some key factors. We're going to talk about marriage. Like I said, we're going to talk about singleness. We're going to talk about, all kind of different things and areas that you wouldn't even think about, that we've learned, that how we've developed, and how we've grown, and how we're still growing. So make sure that you tune in. If you want to be blessed, if you want to grow, if you want to, understand, get to the point of life where you're understanding your purpose. If you're in a situation right now where you're not sure about, that you're not happy about, we want to give you the strength and the power. We want to empower you to move on, to not waste your time, to walk in purpose, to be the person that you're called to be the Ruth. Be the Ruth. Every woman saying, where's my Boaz? But you need to be a Ruth. When Ruth went to the fields, she was walking in purpose. She was being obedient. When she followed Naomi to Bethlehem, when she followed her and they was in the fields, and Boaz came to her, he recognized her. He recognized the God in her. He recognized her through her spirit. So you got to know the story. And I'm not gonna go any deeper on this, and but I just wanted to really give you a little word of wisdom. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. I intended on having a 5-minute video, but it went a little longer. But I will tune back in. Just be getting ready for the results of my 60-day transformation. I'm super excited, and I hope it inspires you guys to get on board and get it done. And hey, let's quit making excuses. All right, let's be the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Let's walk in purpose. All right, y'all have a great day.